As you can see the mess. Oh, whatever. Artsy, happy birthday. It's your birthday. Abby. I cannot read this. That would not have been good. Happy, when's your birthday? Did I totally miss it? I feel like the worst friend in the world. No, it's not okay. No, it's not. Eggshell. Eggshell. Hey, Peggy. Well, drive carefully. My little dumpling. That's the first time anyone's called me little in a long time. I might be short. Was I? Who knows? Do you not have it set up on Facebook? But then again, I'm really not on Facebook a whole lot. I don't know. I have no excuses other than I suck. It does count. It counts to me. And that's all I'm going to say about that. See, I still get notifications that says so-and-so has a birthday. And that's why, and I probably don't have it on my phone. You know what, though? There we go. So I ain't forgetting this time. Next year. I ain't forgetting. I really don't. Because Facebook has been acting really weird and I'll go on and it'll be like from hours ago. It's like, seriously, no one has posted in hours? Oh no, your flamingo is out of ink. Happy birthday, Uber. Happy birthday, Uber. Happy birthday, Uber and Artsy. Birthday, Uber and Artsy. Mwah. You guys share a birthday. That is so cute. Oh, I do share a birthday with someone. My great nephew was born on my birthday. Yes. And I was born on my great grandfather's birthday. I never met him. I think he was dead by the time I was born, but. Why does my thing say I only have one in chat? There are definitely more than one in chat. This one says one. Oh, that one says 7. Danny, I'm tucked away in the office. I will be in and out. I haven't had Facebook in a long time. What did I miss? We missed Abby's birthday. I'm not missing it next year. I have a pickle stick to remind me. I'm wearing my pajamas. I got in the shower. Put pajamas, clean pair of pajamas right back on. Did my face. Even put eyelashes on. March 31st. Yep. Oh, everyone's going to know now because I'm just going to be like putting it all out there. So anyway, is anyone actually going to be doing this? Besides me? Yeah. When you guys come in July, we'll have a big old celebration for all 4 of our birthdays. I think, Danny, your birthday is the closest to July. Because you're in May, aren't you? Do we really need a party or a reason to party? Getting together for a little mini vacay is a reason enough. Yeah, celebrate all our birthdays. We'll get party hats. Heck, we have enough of these babies. Maybe we'll just wear these. Yeah. You're 21? I didn't even get carded on my 21st birthday. I was so depressed. I made the lady look at my license. All I bought was wine coolers. Yeah, I was a big time drinker. Plus 30. I cut my lip open today. I was yawning and it just split. It hurts. So what is everyone doing this weekend? While I'm talking, I'm just going to take the staples out. Because we got to take the staples out of this one. On all 4 frames. Oh, what? You don't want, you're not ready to, you can wait to see me and MJ? Oh, MJ came to see me yesterday. She was in Sunbury. She had to take her son to testing and then bring him home. So she stopped by, grabbed some stuff. She went did a little shopping in my makeup stash. And when she was leaving, I forced a hug. She was like, "Get off me." But I forced it because For all I know, it could be July before I see her again. Ooh, sinus infection. Ugh. Yeah, Peggy, feel better soon. That is not any fun. Where are my pliers? Pliers. Now that it's getting warmer and my lilac bush is starting to get leaves on, I'm so excited. Allergies is starting to, but it rained today, so it shouldn't be that effective today, or that bad, which I'm happy about. Mother of pearl. You got another bonus? Peggy, that is so awesome. Do you want to come to Ohio in July? I mean, it's no tropical Florida, but hey, we have water. I know. See, I use this little teeny tiny screwdriver. I think it's, oh, you get them at the Dollar Tree, but they're teeny tiny and they're perfect for stabbing these little staples out. But every once in a while, I'm not paying attention and I slip, and then I get a boo-boo. See, we're hoping this year's a trial run to see how this little mini vacation does. If it does awesome, which I'm sure it will because I'm a hoot, we can do it bigger, and we're renting a house. Then we could just have a boatload of people come, have a big old shindig up at Lake Erie. Wheelchair races. Yeah, because I ain't running. One day I had to go somewhere, and stupid me thought Jack could walk to the car. He took off down the driveway. Thank God I have a long driveway. I had to run. He runs faster than me. Now, my knees, well, I can't keep saying they're new. They're like 3 and 4 years old now. But they're stiff. They're titanium. They are titanium. Yeah, thank God no one was driving down our road. I mean, people probably wouldn't notice anyway because they go 60 miles an hour down our road. Sushi. Oh, I want sushi. We go to this sushi place when we go up to Lake Erie. It is so good. They have this thing called the cowboy roll. It is so good. But my favorite sushi place used to be this place in Columbus that was called Sushi Rock. And they had one in Cleveland too, but they closed. And they had this this one called the Blue Jacket roll. And it was named after, of course, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Woo, woo. It was filet mignon medallions rolled up in the rice and stuff, topped with lobster. I didn't get it a lot. I mean, every time I went there, I got it, but we didn't go to the restaurant a lot. This sushi was $25. Okay, Uber, love you. Thanks for stopping by. $25 for sushi. But it was so worth it. The filet mignon just like melted in your mouth. And then they had this dipping sauce. That was amazing. You could just drink it. That's how good it was. But they closed, and now we are all like heartbroken that that we can't get it anymore. And other places say they have stuff like that. It's not the same. I think it's the sauce that really made it. But now our favorite place is Benihana. Well, it's always been my favorite. Japanese Conklin. I've never eaten sushi. I always assumed I would be taking a risk of getting food poisoning. No, I do not eat the raw stuff. Tori, I do not eat the raw stuff. And the only sushi that I eat is like the California roll. It's got the cooked crab in it. Some sushi, or some sushi, duh. Some shrimp ones that it's cooked. And lobster ones that it's cooked. I do not eat the raw stuff. MJ will eat the Mary will eat the raw stuff, but she doesn't even get that all the time. But I will not even try it. And anything eel, no. I won't eat, Oh, you got to take him to the doctor. Poor Gav. Hopefully they can get it out and it's not traumatic for him. Hey, Blessed. Oh, you finally got a notification. Wow. It's about time. Again, I keep these. You never know. Hello, extended YouTube fam. How are you? How is everybody? I put my grandson down to nap about 11:15, hoping he'd cry for a little bit and then finally fall asleep. He fell asleep right away. So hopefully he stays asleep the whole time. But it won't hurt him to stay in there and play or cry. Ooh, that one's in there good. So hopefully this weekend, Jack is going to his dad's house. He's doing good. Oh my gosh. The terrible twos have hit fairly early. I had a milkshake last night and he wanted some and it was empty. I had made the mistake of giving him a sip and he was not happy with me and he slapped me in the face. It stung. His butt got put in timeout so quick. I was not a happy grandma. At all. But he woke up today. His nap wasn't that great yesterday. And he woke up at like 6 a.m. Today he woke up around 8. And he was in a great mood. You're cutting fruit. Better than cutting the cheese. Oh. I babysit 24/7. That's a long story. Some of these are in here really, really good. And I hate when that happens. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because you're not quality and all. But for crafting purposes, it's a pain in the butt. So I had made the sample. I have so many of these little frames because I use them for everything. But since I'm redoing my bedroom in a no, spending money, this is the one that I had showed you guys. And then I made this the other day. And these are out of 4x6s. And then I'm doing these ones in a 5x7. So they're going to be stacked at different heights, all on my, I don't know yet. It's either on my shiffer robe or my husband's dresser. It depends on if he lets me move the room around. If I can get our room cleaned out, and then the week that Jack goes to his dad's house, then I'm just going to move it around while he's at work and he can't say anything about it. I'm so bad. And I'm doing our room on a zero budget, just so that everyone can see, you don't have to spend a fortune. But my husband did request that we buy a set of sheets because we only have one set. And one night I had thrown them in the washer and forgot I had thrown them in the washer. And when we went to go to bed, we had no sheets on our bed. Oops. So just for those, certain times that I forget to change or, change the laundry, it'd be nice to be able to just change the sheets out instead of trying to do it all in one sitting. Man, this side, the staples are in good. I actually did clean up this side. He gets them 1 week a month, and the first and last weekend a month. Now they're doing something different. He's not supposed to get them this weekend, but they're switching because of Easter. So he'll get them this weekend, and then Easter evening he'll get them and then keep them that week because that's his normal week to get them. But yeah. It's a nice little break at times, but I go crazy because we have a set schedule and he comes home and is off that schedule. He only gets them a week, one time a month. And when he gets them for that week, he gets them like on a Sunday night. And then he brings them home usually on that Friday morning or Thursday night. It just depends on his work schedule. Two. Yeah, I mean, he'll be 18 months um, on the 15th. So once, you know, that in a few years, that'll be all figured out again. But they have quite a few years yet to have to figure that out. And I know it'll be here before we know it. Oh, Conklin, nice. That one went flying across the room. Now, my sister and her husband had shared custody 50-50, and I don't know, they had it all figured out, and they lived in 2 different towns for the most part, and at that time, I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me what internet provider you have. Oh, believe me, I call them monthly. They suck. But on my cell phone, I have to turn the Wi-Fi off. I can't use the Wi-Fi on my cell phone because it takes 20 years for anything to load. So I'm not even using the. Oh, I tell them that I work from home and that I'm about to get fired because of them. uh, and probably once a month we call Spectrum when they're getting service out here. Because literally less than a mile down the road, they have Spectrum there. And less than a mile down the road that way, there's Spectrum. They just won't get our little stretch of the road. Oh, come on. This is the most time-consuming part. It wasn't important. It was just me bitching about Spectrum. Do you live in the city? Well, do you live in a rural area or with a bunch of houses? On my part of the road, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 houses. That's spread out on a good mile. Alrighty, finally. Ooh, it is warm in. Am I buffering for everybody? I took the staples out and removed the canvas. I don't have Spectrum. That's who we want. I'm going to paint my primary color. I'm going to paint everything, my base, my 4 frames. I'm going to paint the inside and outside. Yes, Danielle. You know how Frontier is with them airlines. But I could be the only one home. And I cannot use my cell phone on my Wi-Fi. And then I get every month within 2 weeks, Sprint telling me that I'm getting close to my data limit, which I have an unlimited data limit. Yeah, I have Frontier Communications. I hate them, but we don't have a choice. Anytime we call them, they always tell us, well, you're running at the optimum, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I get timed out anytime I try to get on like any kind of website. Forget it being on my laptop. Oh, no one else is piggybacking. There's no one within range to be able to. But yeah, it's annoying as I'll get out. Right? Well, I'll get onto like Spectrum's website just to see if it's available. And it'll tell me that it is. So you call to get it set up. I'm like, ooh, it's finally available. No, it's not. So it's been this way for years. I swear at this point, dial-up would be faster. But we don't have a phone line. Ew. Freezing rain and snow. Blech. Tell you what, it started raining here today, which if I'd probably paid any attention to our weather, I might have known it was supposed to. And then the winds picked up. Kind of scared me just a little bit. And the wind usually doesn't scare me. But it sounded like my roof was getting ripped off my house. I was about to ask Annie M if everything was all right. Let that dry. Yeah, my lilacs are starting to bloom. I haven't checked our forsythia bush because it's on a side of the house and past a pine tree that I frankly just don't ever go and look at. Can it really, Amanda? Well, anytime I've ever gotten on, you know how you can see on your computer like who's using what? It'll only say like our Roku or our one of our cell phones or something. I mean, my cell phone's never hooked up to the stupid Wi-Fi anyway, but it never says anybody else's. But they'd have to be really smart to figure out that password, I'll tell you that. Well, I have a full like signal. It's just the service sucks. I don't yet they tell us that we have I don't even know. I'm just so annoyed with them. It's like why even bother paying them? When I do photos, my photography, and it's time to upload their photos to the photo hosting site for them to be able to download their photos. Oh my gosh, that takes forever. And there's been times where I've just like gone to my parents' house, and they live out in the country too, but they're able to get Spectrum. Yes. We actually had a guy, it was probably about a year ago. He came and replaced some cables. They tell us all the time that mice has chewed up down at the box at the corner. I'm like, well, if you know that mice get in there, why don't you do something about it? But hey, that's just me. But they did replace, they gave us a new modem and replaced wires, and it worked all right for about a week, and then right back to crappy service. And the weird thing is, when we had Verizon and Frontier took over Verizon, when we had Verizon, it worked so good. And as soon as Frontier took over, crappy. So I don't know what the difference is. Okay. Bye, Conklin. So last night I came in here to get cleaned up. I mean, you can see all the mess around me. I mean, over here was just stacked full of stuff. So I put some stuff in the bins and put stuff in the drawers. And I was just sitting here and I'm like, oh, you know what would be really cute? So I sat down and filmed another video. I didn't get very far with the whole cleaning thing. That's my problem. Clean. Oh well. It is. Well, I told Andy. I mean, it's no surprise I'm on anxiety medicine and depression medicine. But I told Andy that I think my anxiety medicine rolled underneath our bed. In the way that our room is, I cannot get down onto the floor to look under our bed. I mean, I could. I just wouldn't be able to get back up because our bed is so close to the wall, and that's why I want to rearrange it. So, He said he would look for it. Well, that was like a week ago. But coming in here and doing this is so relaxing that I have not needed my anxiety medicine. When I get stressed out, I'm just like, I need to go in and make something, paint something. And it's been so relaxing for me. And I'd much rather come do this than to pop some medication. You know what I mean? So he's actually been supportive of that at times. Maybe I've been coming in here too much. But I try to only come in here like during the day when Jack is asleep. And that's why I've had so many videos going up lately. Because just the crazy crap that's going on around here. I just need to come in here and get my mind off of it. And this is a great way. It helps you to, yeah. So I'll probably put up that other video. I gotta finish editing. I've edited along the way of making it, which I'm finding so much easier. And then right before I went live, I hung it up and filmed the last bit. I just gotta edit that little bit. And then I can upload it. But I don't know what made me think of it. I mean, I've had an idea of what I wanted to do on this one particular wall. And I was just sitting here cleaning some stuff up. And I was like, I wonder if I could do this. And I thought it could be a major disaster, but just in case. I mean, if it turned out a disaster, I just delete the video. It never happened, right? Right. Well, it turned out so stinking cute. I think so. I don't care if anyone else doesn't. If it makes me happy, that's all that matters. Once these are all painted, it's going to go much faster and easier. Okay. Oh. Oh, goodness me. Hey, Dolores, how are you? Yeah, we hadn't been going live for a while. But last week we started, well, I started going live again. Doing some DIYs. Every Friday I'll have a new one to follow along. How are you doing? I think you had a live a couple weeks ago. I popped in. And then I got a phone call and didn't even get to say hi. And then I forgot what I was doing after I finally got off the phone. Well, hi, Mama J. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. I am just doing a live DIY. I do it every Friday now. Started last Friday. And I let everyone know either over the weekend or the beginning of the week what we'll be doing. And today we are making a little lantern. It's super easy. I'm glad I came up in your recommended. I'm just a dork. Stay at home grandma. Everyone is very friendly in here. Now I'm just painting my base. If you don't have your glue guns, I am making a lantern. And you can just stick anything you want in it. A candle. I wouldn't probably use a real candle unless it's in glass. Little glass thing with flour in it. Or anything you want. But just a nice little farmhouse lantern. Or if you're not into the farmhouse, you can bling it up by putting some crystals on it. Oh, that'll be fun staying home with your kids. I actually did stay home with my daughter for the most part. I worked for an insurance company and I stayed home and worked from home for a while. And then they did away with that. And then she went to a private school and I worked at the church there. Anyone could believe it, I was a church secretary for a while. And then I've just been staying home. You know, I'm home with my grandson. All right, Abby. Bye. Love you, Abby. And now I just craft for fun, just to redo my house on a budget. Repurpose things so I don't have to spend money, which my husband really likes. That is great. If they can benefit with you, that is awesome. I'll probably have to give this one more coat because it is showing through the darker color. Set that there. Yeah, I've gotten some stuff from Dollar General, but I usually get stuff just from the Dollar Tree. Or I'll grab like I don't have it in here because it's hanging on my wall. But for years, friends and I would go to Wine and Canvas, and we did those big like 16 by 20, look at my hands, 16 by 20 canvases. And then I've just been taking the canvases off there because they don't really fit my decor at my house. They've just been sitting in a closet. So then I turned 2 of those canvas frames into, oh, that would be awesome to see. Do you have Twitter? You can look me up on Twitter. It should be in my description. Oh, do I even have it on my description? I don't know, but it should be in my about on my page. So I made the 2 frames and turned it into a farmhouse screen door. It turned out really cute. I was so excited about that. I will, Blessed. I'll put it on Twitter. Oh, do you have Instagram or Facebook? Because we do have a page on Facebook. We are everywhere. Okay, I think these are dry enough to attach. This is what I love about chalk paint, is it dries so super quick. But if you don't have chalk paint, acrylic paint works just as fine, but it does take a little longer to dry. Okay, now you want to attach with the holes from the staples with them facing inside. So I'm going to take my trusty glue gun. Oh, okay. It's okay. I will make sure that as soon as I'm done going live that I actually sub to you. Okay. Put that in the trash. So I'm just going to run my hot glue gun and run a bead of hot glue all the way up the frame. And then take the other frame and just lay it right on top. And press down. Glue might come out the side, that's okay. If you want this to be, I mean, this is so light, you don't need E6000 or wood glue. He's almost 18 months. He'll be 18 months on the 15th. But this is so lightweight that you don't need to use E6000, that hot glue works just fine. Oh, he is out of fun age. He's hit the terrible 2s already. And you're going to do that for all 4 frames. Oh, absolutely. He is determined to. It's so funny at night when we go to put him to bed, he will sit there and we'll hear click, 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 click. I'm like, what is that? He's learned to move his crib to the light switch and turn it on and off the light. It's so stinking cute. He is smart. He's so stinking stubborn. He's like his mom in the stubborn part. When she was about his age, she had this thing with shutting the doors. Every door had to be shut, but she couldn't get them open. She'd walk around the house going, shut the door, shut the door. And you're like, no, 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 no. Because then as soon as she got the door shut, she'd always shut herself in the room. Then she'd scream because she couldn't get out. Oh, memories. Remember, hot glue is hot. So we got that part of our lantern done. Get all this straggly. Dry this so that I can do the second coat. No. I have a heat gun. Or are you talking about this? Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe I'll actually plug it in and use it. Just to make it go faster. All dry. As for the second coat, let's get it going. So are you doing anything fun for your birthday, Artsy? MJ's doing good. I actually saw her yesterday and I forced her to hug me. Well, she didn't hug back. I just hugged her really tight and told her not to go. But she's doing good. When I used to go out all the time, we do a girls' night once a month. But I would celebrate. My birthday's in December. I would celebrate the whole month. It was like, not really, but now I just like don't even care. I just don't even care. Oh, kidoke. Let's use this again. I'm gonna have a blister with that. Gotta remember not to put this too close to the thing. It will catch fire. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to remember that. I don't know why I forgot in the first place. Alrighty. Let's get to gluing it. Ta-da. Oh. What the heck? Oh, jeez. I somehow need to get this in here. Aha. There we go. Voila. I didn't see what that said. I saw a lot on Poshmark and... Oh, I bought a few things from Poshmark. My daughter used to sell a bunch of stuff on Poshmark when she was in between jobs and stuff. She really liked that. Okay, I'm going to take off, unplug my glue gun because the other day, let's just say I left it on for a while. And it was not good. Now we're going to distress it. You don't have to distress it, but I like to distress it. And I'm going to distress it using elephant and ink. And if you don't know how to distress, you just put a little bit of paint on your brush and then wipe it mostly away, and then whatever's left on it, just lightly go over the wood, and it'll leave just a little bit. You could do as much or as little as you like. It is all up to you. Black. Adds more detailing. Whiskey Gypsy. This was so easy. So easy. If I can do it, anybody can. And I'm a messy crafter. Is there any other way, though? Like, I watch so many people, the DIYs, and they're like wearing these nice clothes. I made the mistake of wearing a nice shirt the other day, and now it's a craft shirt because there's a huge glob of paint all over it. They can't take me anywhere. Cannot take me anywhere. Stupid internet. Okay. So it is done. Like I said, you could just add whatever your heart's desire in here. But I had made the original to show everybody. And now I made this littler one. And then the other day, when I was just bored, I made this one. So I have 3 different sizes. And since I already had all this stuff on hand, it's going to go in my bedroom for my bedroom $0 makeover challenge for myself. So I'm really excited. And I hope that you guys will try this. Like I said, it's super easy. The hardest part of it is taking out those stupid staples in the back. But you don't even have to use the canvas. Let me show you. You can get these picture frames any size you want from Dollar Tree. And just, you can paint the frames if you want. You can leave them the same color. Just take out the back, take out this piece. You could leave the glass in if you want for a more authentic lantern look with the glass. You can leave the tabs on if you want, or take the tabs out. Be careful so you don't crack the frame. And glue the glass in so that it doesn't break. And then just glue the frames together onto a base, which, you know, this is what the back looks like, would work. There's so many other options you could do. Now, if you do use these because of the glass, I would recommend using E6000 and hot glue. There's countless options that you could do. And I might make these also because I like the glass idea. So you don't necessarily have to use the canvas. I like the canvas because I like the wood feel to it. But to each their own. If you don't like the farmhouse, you can do it any color. You can take the bling wrap that Dollar Tree sells and line it in the bling wrap, or get some beads and hang them, or anything really that you can do to dress it up to your preference or your style of your home. There's the possibilities are endless, honestly. But I love doing these. And maybe I'll even do might do a bling one with the frames, with the glass, to put brushes in. Yeah. There's a video idea. Yeah. Well, it's been an hour and a half, and it is time to go. So I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you for coming. And I will see you on my next video. I'll see you on Twitter or Instagram. I really need to really start posting on Instagram. But anyway, thanks guys. Love you. And catch you next time.